Well, welcome. Father did such a nice job explaining what a saint was today. And we've been talking with the kids, and this is Miss Silver's version, Miss Silver's words of what a saint is. So, a saint is just a regular old person. Just a regular old person that decided to give their entire heart and soul and mind to God. And said, do with me what you want to do. Allow me to be your voice and your hands and your feet. I am emotional today, I'm not sure why. But what a beautiful, beautiful thing. I've always tell my third graders, I would love in 100 years, 200 years, there's a group of third graders doing a saint report, and they're looking up your name. They're investigating you. What did you do? Why are you a saint? Because everyone has that possibility to be a saint if they give their whole heart and their mind and their soul to God. There's another little interesting fact that hit me just today, because I have parents here. Parents, you're going to hear in our reports, it's not just, we have to look up a lot of different things, and part of it is, tell me about your saint's family. Tell me about their family. And we have some saints that their family, they were saints as well. Mom and dad were saints, and they became saints. We have some families that said, nope, you are not going to follow God. You need to get married to this person. They have money, and you need to marry them. And some of them listened. And then God pulled them back in a different way. And some of them, they didn't listen to their parents at all. And they just followed God. So I just charge my students that we need to be working on being so close to God that we sound different, we look different, we act different, because God comes first in our life. And then parents, my charge to you is that you give them an amazing example of what a Christian looks like. Make him first in your heart, in your family, because someday, when there's another third grader 200 years from now, they're writing their saint report about your child, they're going to put your name on that report too, because they're going to be checking out their family. And why? What was different about that family? So that's my charge to you. We're going to go ahead and get started. Our kids are very nervous, excited. But I assured them that they are in front of people that love them, and we are doing this for God. So we're going to get started. If you could just, I was going to say hold your applause. Don't you dare hold your applause. When that saint is done, you make sure that you know that they have done a great job. So first row, come on up. And by the way, can I just brag a minute? Jordan, I know she bragged about you already, but I just got the reading yesterday. Well, no, today's Wednesday. I got it Monday after school, so the kids didn't see it until Tuesday, and I'm like, because when Miss Silver does a reading, I like practice for a week. I study it, I go to different translations, I listen to it, I sit in it. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should do this one, but I've got such good readers that I wanted to give it to them. So Veronica and Jordan both volunteered, said they would do it. They took it home last night, they practiced. I decided this morning by rock, paper, scissors, because they were both good at it. So Jordan, good job on rock, paper, scissors. All right, here we go. We've got Our Lady of Grace.
Hi, I would like you to meet praise. My birthday is unknown. My parents are Saint Anne and Saint Joachim. Jesus is my son. Saint Joseph is my husband. I appeared to Dominic in a painting. When he cleaned the painting, I smiled and bowed my head. I changed the picture forever. I was not cannibalized. My death is unknown.
Hi, I'm Saint Our Lady of Mount Carmel, or you can call me the Blessed Virgin Mary. My birthday is unknown, but I bet you know when my son's birthday is. My husband is Joseph, and my son is Jesus. My feast day is on July 16th. Interesting fact. An angel came to me and asked me if I wanted to be the mother of Jesus, and I said yes. I live in Mount Carmel, which is in the northern Israel. My mom is Saint Anne and my dad is Saint Joachim. My death day is unknown, but how you can honor me is by going to the church and pray for me. Also, I will always be with you just like Jesus. Our Lady of Mount Carmel is associated with the brown scapular, a sacramental given by me to Saint Simon's Sock. That's all about me, Mary.
Hi, I am Saint Anne. Let me tell you all about myself. I was born in Bethlehem around the year 50 BC. I have a daughter, Mary, with my husband, Joachim. My parents are Elliot and Esmeria. God helped me with everything I needed. I am the grandmother of Jesus. My feast day is on July 26th. I am the patron saint of housewives, and I died in 12 AD. I can honor Saint Anne by praying the Hail Mary prayer.
Hi, I am Saint Basil. I was born in 329 AD in Caesarea. I was born into a noble family, and my parents became saints. I had 9 brothers and sisters. I went to school and became a great scholar, and then became a monk, fully giving my life to God. I am known for my beautiful homilies and easy way of teaching God's words. I've written many books defending the church and was given the title Doctor of the Church. I am a patron saint of hospital and mysteries. I died in 379 AD. My feast day is on January 2nd. I can honor my saint by praying.
Hi, I'm Saint Cecilia. I was born during the 2nd century AD, and I died in Rome 230 AD. My feast day is on November 22nd, and I'm the patron saint of musicians. I am known for music and devotion to God. I married a noble man named Valerie. When we married, I sent my vows to God. I promised to always honor him. I died in Rome. My parents' names are Andrew and Gertrude. My mom died when I was only 4. I built a hospital near my castle for the poor and sick. I have 3 children. Their names are Sophia, Duchess, and Brandon. I am the patron saint of hospitals. I was married to King Louis the 15th. My husband helped me. I have grandchildren. Their names are Henry the First, Landgrave, and Elizabeth. I died on November 17th, 1321. My feast day is on the same day I died, which is November 17th, 1321. People can honor me by celebrating my birthday.
Hi, my name is Saint Ezra. I was born in Babylon between the 4th and 5th century. I was in charge of Babylon after 70 years of slavery. I made sure everybody had enough food and water. I taught and studied the law of God. I led a group of people back to Jerusalem. I helped bring people back to God. I wrote the book of Ezra. People did not follow the word of God, so I wrapped up my shirt and prayed. I helped people make the temple. I died at the age of 120. My feast day is July 13th.
Hi, I'm Saint Francis de Sales. I was born in France on August 24th, 1567. I have 12 brothers and my parents are Francis and Francis de Voici. I studied to be a lawyer, then asked God to help me become a saint. I served as a priest and bishop. I taught a lot of people about God and wrote several books. I died on December 28th, 1622. My feast day is on January 24th. You can honor me by spreading my faith.
Hi, my name is Saint Gregory. I was born in 540 AD in Rome, Italy. My parents are both saints. I gave food, water, and clothes to homeless people. I was the 64th Bishop of Rome from September 3rd, 590 until my death. I died March 12th, 604 AD. My feast day is also on March 12th. You can honor me by giving to poor and going to church and listening to the music.
Hi, my name is Saint James Greater. I was born around 2 AD. I am an apostle. My brother is Saint John the Evangelist. My dad is Zebedee and my mom is Salome. My feast day is July 25. My cousin is Jesus. I was canonized in the 12th century. I helped start the early Christian church. I became a fisherman. I brought people to Christ. My brother John and I followed Jesus. I was the first apostle to be king.
Hi, my name is St. John Bosco. I was born in August 16, 1858 in Italy. My father died when I was 2 years old. I have an older brother. I taught boys how to play and pray. I am patient and kind. I enjoy working with children. I died on January 31st, 1888. My feast day is January 31st. You can honor me by donating to young people.
Hi, I'm St. John the Apostle. I was born in Bethsaida. My parents' names are Zebedee and Salome. My brother's name is St. James the Great. Some people that influenced me are Mary, Jesus, my family, and St. John the Baptist. And if you didn't know yet, I wrote the fourth gospel. After Jesus was crucified, he told me to care for Mary, his mother. It's pretty crazy he picked me out of every other apostle, right? Anyways, my final resting place is Ephesus, in modern-day Turkey. My feast day and canonization day are both December 27th. I am the patron saint of friendship. I am often depicted as an eagle with a halo. I died in 99 AD in the Ephesus, or modern-day Turkey.
Hi, my name is St. John the Baptist. I was born on June 24th in the desert. I am the cousin of Jesus. I baptized Jesus and many other people. My dad is Zechariah and my mom is Elizabeth. I lived in the desert for a long time until I needed to tell everyone about Jesus. I went to the Jordan River and baptized a lot of people, but I made King Herod's wife mad. King Herod put me in jail and then beheaded me. I died in 31 AD. I am the patron saint of Jordan. My feast day is on June 24th. I can honor my saint by praying and telling people about Jesus.
Hi, my name is St. Jordan. I was born in 1190 in Basel, Germany. My dad's name is Cameron and my mom's name is Aunt Tina. I died on February 13th, 1237 in the Mediterranean Sea. I was the successor to St. Dominic. I was canonized as St. May 10th, 1826. I am the patron saint of the Dominican Vocare. My feast day is on February 13th. I was a powerful preacher. I spoke to young students at universities, and many joined my order. I died by drowning going to Holy Land, and I was on the coast of Syria.
Hi, my name is Saint Joseph. I was born the last century BC. My dad's name was Jacob. My mom's name was unknown. had a son by the Holy Spirit named Jesus. My son's cousin is John the Baptist and Saint Anne. I protected my family and listened to God. I died when I was 49. My feast day is March 19th. You can honor me by praying to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Hi, my name is Saint Leo the Great. I was born in 400 AD in Rome. I am a doctor of the church, a deacon in the Church of Rome. I organized charities and helped in liturgical services. I studied God. I had wisdom and courage. I became Pope, and I was known for my homilies being well organized and helpful. I died in 461 AD in Rome, Italy. My feast day is November 10th. We can honor St. Leo the Great by praying his prayers and helping the poor.
Hi, my name is Saint Lucy. I'm the patron saint of eyes. My date of birth is 283 AD, located in Rome. My feast day is on December 13th. My family is wealthy. My mom's name is Ophikia, and my dad died when I was 5. My parents wanted me to marry a pagan man. I said no because I wanted to commit my life to God. This made the pagan man mad, and he took me to court. I was tempted to sin, but I refused to. I was put to death. I died in 304 AD. I can honor my saint by helping the blind and getting glasses for the blind.
Hi, I am Saint Luke. My date of birth is unknown, but I was born in Antioch, Syria. My family were Hellenistic Jews. Saint Paul and I went on mission trips together, and I painted pictures of Mary and Jesus. I was a physician. I was canonized in the 5th century. My feast day is October 18th. I don't have any siblings. I made the book of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. I was a gentle physician. My virtues are mercy, courage, and dedication. I had a Greek education. I never got married. I died in 84 AD in Thebes, Greece.
Saint Margaret of Scotland. I am Saint Margaret of Scotland. I was born in Hungary, November 16, 1093. I was 48 years old when I died. My family members are Agatha, that is my mother. My sister is Christina, and my brother is Edgar Ackland. People think I was a faithful Catholic woman. I gave my life to God and performed charitable works like founding schools, hospitals, and orphanages. I was known for my caring heart for the sick and poor.
windows. I built a ferry that helped pilgrims travel to Scotland. I married the King of Scotland and became the Queen. My feast day is November 16th. I can honor my saint by reading the Bible every day and helping the sick and the poor and giving money to the people that need it.
Hello, my name is Saint Maria Goretti. I was born on a farm on October 16, 1890. I have a sister named Arciela Goretti. My mom's name is Jacinta Carlini. When my dad died, we had to move in with another family. I am beautiful and I would die for Jesus. I am the patron saint of the youth, especially girls. I died when an older boy hurt me. He stabbed me in my back 14 times. You can honor me by praying Mavis.
Hi, my name is Saint Mark. I was born in the 1st century in North Africa. My parents are Mary and Aristobulus. I am a doctor of the church. I help the church by writing the Gospel of Mark. I traveled with St. Paul and St. Peter. I was put in prison for faith in Jesus and eventually murdered. I died on April 25, 68 AD. My feast day is on April 25. You can honor me by reading the Gospel of Mark.
Hi, I am Saint Monica, and I was born in 332 AD in Baghdad, Algeria. I have children named Navigus, Adorus, Perputa, and Saint Augustine. I have a sinful husband named Patrius. My contributes to the church was persevering in prayer for the conversion of my son. I will never give up on my son or Jesus. In the 4th century, I was not formally canonized, but rather accepted as a saint through popular acclaim and common veneration. My important influences are perseverance and prayer. My character traits and virtues are patience, perseverance, and unwavering faith. I am the patron saint of martyrs, especially those with difficult to handle children, married women, and those dealing with difficult marriages, as well as victims of abuse and alcoholism. I died on 387 AD in Ostia, Antioch, Italy.
Hi, my name is St. Paul. I was used to kill, beat up, and put Christians in jail. When I was walking, I heard a voice. It was Jesus. He said, "Why are you like this, Saul?" All of a sudden, a light struck me in the eyes. The light was so bright that I became blind. I was blind for a couple of days until this man helped me. He said his name was Ananiah. He helped me regain my eyesight, and he told me to come to the church to pray together. I liked it, so I started telling people about God and Jesus. And I met this man, his name was Luke. We went on trips together all the time. When I was in Rome, people didn't like what I was doing. I was a Christian, so I got executed in 67 AD. My feast day is June 29th, and I'm the patron saint of Gentile Christians.
I am Saint Rose of Lima. I was born on April 20th, 1586. I am one of 10 siblings. My parents are Maria and Gaspar. The people that helped me are Martin and John. They had faith in me and they helped me pray. I prayed for the poor and cared for them. I was canonized August 23rd, 2006. I can honor Saint Rose of Lima by caring for the poor and praying for her on her birthday.
Hi, my name is Saint Veronica. I was born in Mercatolo Sul, Materno, Italy on December 27, 1660. My mom's name is Benedetta Giuliani and my dad's name is Francisco Giuliani. I have 6 siblings, all of them are females. I have one important influence, that is the legend Shroud Turin. On October 28, 1677, I became a nun. My contributions to the church is my compassionate act of wiping Jesus' forehead. My feast day is on July 12th. I'm the patron saint of photographers. I've been told I have a legendary act of kindness. I died on July 9th, 1727 in City di Castello.
Okay, let's just give these kids a round of applause. Well done, 3rd graders. And then 3rd graders, let's give our wonderful audience a round of applause. Thank you for coming. That was so kind. Awesome. At this time, parents, if you want to take pictures, just go love on your kids. And we'll meet up in just about 5 minutes. Thank you. Thanks for coming.